What's up, go-getters? I'm really excited about this video because today I'm going to be talking to you about the things that I absolutely dislike about running my subscription box business. Now, I know that might not be what you expected, but I promise y'all this year I'm really going to give you the real. I don't want to give you all, I don't want to sell you on all of the sunny days, beautiful blue clouds, that side of running a business. I also want to talk to you about some of the struggles that I'm having in my business so that you can look at that and you can learn from that. So I want to share those with you today. So a big, huge welcome to the channel today. If you're brand new, thank you so much for stopping by. On this channel, we talk business, online business, success, motivation, all that good stuff is here on the channel. So feel free to hang around with us. I would really love that. Okay, guys. So the subscription box business is not all peachy. And one of the things that I dislike about this industry is that a lot of the gurus, especially, they are not transparent. Some of them are, but many of them are not transparent about, what some of the struggles can be in this business. So I really want to share with you some of my own personal things that I don't like about my business. And just to put out there before I get started, guys, is that I don't want you to listen to this if you're brand new to this and you're like basing your decision on everything that I have to say negative about my particular situation, because no two subscription box businesses are the same. That's what's very unique about this community, and everyone's situation is different. So I may have a couple of circumstances that you might not have, and vice versa, that may change the way that you run your business or change your results. But I just wanted to come and be transparent with you guys about some of the things that I particularly don't care for about the subscription box business. So number one for me is the monthly schedule, guys. My business is on a month-to-month schedule, meaning that we ship monthly. Now, you don't have to be monthly. Some people ship, quarterly. Some people ship yearly. Maybe some people ship every other month. So everyone has a different shipping schedule. I just know ours is monthly. So what does that mean, guys? That means that the inventory, we do everything in-house. So the inventory, the picking and packing, the sourcing new products, finding new products, designing the box, all these things that have to happen in a very short window. And I'm at the place in my particular business, guys, where I'm still working very close to home. I still work with my family. So I have a very small team, but I do have a team. It's our family and probably two other people that come through here frequently to help us with the box packing and things like that. So my team is still relatively small, right? So for me, it is tough every single month when we've just finished packing day and a couple days later, I got to get right back in the zone for the next shipment. Because if I do not plan ahead, that's a problem for me. Later, it gets to be a disaster. So I just feel like mentally I have to be on, and it's just back to back, and it's just 12 exhausting months out of the year. And my business is really, it's growing there, but it's really not so placed yet where other people are doing every single thing for me in my business. Like other people are sourcing the products. I've been trying to find someone who can do that, but it's been really hard to find someone, or challenging, I should say, to find someone who has my same taste and understands what my idea of quality is, and they're not sourcing a lot of cheap dollar store type items. It's hard to find somebody that's going to source like you do. So that's one role I haven't filled yet, which would take a lot off of my plate if I had someone to plan every single theme, every single item. But all that's coming. But I just wanted to share that it can be the deadlines can be super tight when you're going month to month. Number two, it can be really high cost to run this business. And some people have got their numbers mastered, like to the T. I'm still working on mastering a lot of my numbers, to be transparent, just from paying my team virtually and in person, packaging supplies. And then, guys, my main adult box has 8 items in it every month, which if you times 8 by hundreds of people, that becomes a lot of items. And it can be really, really tough when you are at the stage in my business to really fill and do all of that material wise, labor wise, for extremely cheap. But we are still working on driving as much of the cost down as we possibly can to make things much more profitable than they are. So that's one of the things that I don't care for. I have something else that I'm planning for with family, another type of business I'm planning for at some point. And I'm not going to talk much about that yet, but because it's sort of like I have this experience, if I had to do it again, my entire company would probably be digital, or it would probably be drop shipped items. I would not be touching any of the items. And of course, there are other options like fulfillment centers and stuff like that, but you just have to make sure that you are writing those expenses into your budget, because if you really didn't think about that up front, that could become a problem down the line. So it can be very high cost to run this business if not careful and if you don't have the numbers together yet. Number 3 is failed payments. One thing that people don't think about when they come into businesses that operate on a month-to-month basis. So what I mean, if you have recurring income, so you have your subscribers coming in and subscribing and paying you on a monthly basis or whatever the interval is, people get really excited about recurring income. They get really, really excited about that. They get really, really excited about memberships because they're like, look, you don't have to, you don't have to go after new customers every single month. You can build relationships. You have these customers. But guys, I'm going to talk to you a little bit more about that. But yeah, you do have to go after new customers every single month because a lot of those payments fail behind the scenes. So a lot of your subscribers won't be able to pay for their boxes for whatever reason. And so you will have X amount of failed payments every single month. So that can be kind of like rough from, on certain months when you might have certain times of the year where it's trending in e-commerce for people to kind of fall off of subscriptions. So there could be certain months where you're like, what is happening? Okay, no one is able to pay. I mean, I don't say no one, but a lot of people payments are failing. What am I going to do? That can be a kind of sucky, part of the business as well. The next one, guys, the roller coaster of getting and losing subscribers. The seesaw of getting and losing subscribers, guys. It can be rough. In order to grow your box, you are going to have to be bringing in more subscribers on a monthly basis than you are losing. So if you don't really get those numbers right, you don't really have a consistent traffic source that is bringing in way more people than you are losing, it's almost like riding a roller coaster of growth and down and growth and down and growth and down. And we've experienced some of that in our business. So that could be a little rough. And the last one I mentioned is no subscription box is the same. So when it comes to getting transparency around financials, when it comes to subscription boxes, it can be really hard to find a mentor or a coach that's going to say, these are the numbers. This is exactly what you should do. This is how to work out the numbers to make them work out perfectly. And I will say that a mentor of mine does an amazing job of explaining different metrics and what they look like, but having someone to really break it down as far as this is a strategy that you can use to make sure you're profitable in this and that, it can be really, really hard to grasp one strategy for every single box because there are so many variables where some businesses it's easier to kind of get that advice. So it's really hard to get that transparency as far as what's actually happening with people financially with this business. And you really kind of are on a little bit of an island by yourself trying to figure out your financials and working with accountants and this one and that one to figure out how you're going to get your particular numbers to work. And that can really be with a lot of businesses. But this is just the first one I've seen that I've ran that has been so tedious with having to get the numbers right because of all the expenses that the business has. So those are some of the things that I wanted to share with you guys today. Let me know in the comments what your biggest takeaways were and if you have any questions. Again, guys, this video isn't like doom or gloom, but I wanted to share with you and just be transparent about some of the things that, we struggle with, some of the things that I've struggled with as a box owner, just to give you guys some nuggets to chew on. My daughter, she's always talking about chicken nuggets. We don't even eat chicken. And she's always finding a way to interject chicken nuggets. Kids But I'm trying to give you those nuggets to kind of chew on and digest so that you can see how you want to do things in your business. Maybe you heard something that I said and you want to do something differently. But before you click off of this video, I have something really special for you. I have what is called the Training Vault. It is a massive library of all the videos that I have ever recorded on this channel. You can search them by topic. They're also organized by topic, guys. So if you really want to learn how to market, learn how to schedule content, get your motivational content on, get your faith-based content on, it's all in the video vault. It's free to you. The link is below. We also do have a Telegram community chat if you want to just get up close and personal with me and even ask some questions. That chat is for you down in the comments. And the last thing is, if you are interested in my faith-based content, I have another channel called Grit and Grace. Definitely slide over there and you can subscribe there too and get your faith-based content on as well. So be blessed, guys. Thank you for joining me today, and I'll see you soon. Bye.